Imagine sitting alone in your dark bedroom, working on a school project, when a new document suddenly opens on your laptop. Line by line, text begins violently filling the screen. You need to stop this, Pippa. Over and over again, hundreds of times. What would you do if you realized a killer was watching you type inside your own home? Pip Fitz-Amobi is a hyper-prepared, straight-A student living in Little Kilton, a town defined by manicured lawns and a deceptively peaceful atmosphere. For her senior qualification project, Pip chooses a controversial subject: the 5-year-old murder-suicide involving high schoolers Andie Bell and Sal Singh. According to the police, the case was closed the moment Sal took his own life. Pip refuses to accept the official report. That persistence transforms a senior year project into the force that shatters the town's carefully maintained facade. Little Kilton has spent half a decade punishing Sal's family. The Singhs live under a constant barrage of hostile stares, whispered comments, and spray-painted graffiti labeling them a scum family. Instead of avoiding them, Pip knocks on their front door. She teams up with Sal's brother Ravi, promising him they will find a way to prove Sal's innocence. They bypass the police and dive into the case themselves. Their methods rely on obsessive social media tracking, matching timestamps to locations, and secretly recording interviews with anyone linked to the victims. Their biggest hurdle is the official police timeline, which gave Sal a 45-minute window to commit the murder. Pip and Ravi decide to physically test this window, grabbing a stopwatch and reenacting Sal's exact route on foot and by car. This map shows the route police claim Sal took. When Pip stops the timer, they expose a massive discrepancy. The absolute shortest trip time is 58 minutes and 19 seconds. The math proves Sal physically didn't have time to commit the murder. If he couldn't have made the trip, the evidence placing him at the scene was entirely fabricated to frame him. By uncovering hard evidence that dismantles the police theory, Pip unintentionally signals to the real murderer that she has become a target. Her investigation accelerates, uncovering burner phones hidden in ceiling tiles, connections to local drug dealers, and a secret older man involved in Andie's life. Then the retaliation begins. Pip's phone lights up with an anonymous text: "Bring her project files and hard drives to the woods alone, or her kidnapped golden retriever, Barney, dies." The panic is paralyzing. The killer has evolved from a distant theoretical threat to a physical intruder with access to Pip's family. To manage the threat, she makes a tactical decision to lie to Ravi. She looks him in the eye and tells him she is dropping the project completely. It breaks his heart, but her motive is entirely protective. Whoever murdered Andie and Sal has shown they will kill again, and Pip refuses to let Ravi die like his brother. The intimidation tactics work. Pip is isolated from her only ally, left to operate without backup in a lethal game of cat and mouse. Pip continues her investigation in total isolation. She tracks digital footprints through the night, cross-referencing IP addresses and wireless printer logs until the data narrows to a single source. The source is Elliot Ward. He is a beloved local history teacher, the father of Pip's best friend, and a man she viewed as a second father. This is the man who organized backyard scavenger hunts and bought Pip matching bear claw slippers. But the digital trail proves he is the secret older guy from Andie's life. Pip makes her boldest move yet. She marches up to Elliot's front door, entirely alone. When he answers, she steps into the doorway. She bluffs, telling him the police will be there in 10 minutes, and demands he explains exactly what he did before they arrive. All the blood leaves Elliot's face. He staggers back against the wall, realizing his 5-year web of lies has been unraveled by a teenager. Little Kilton's image was a lie. The terrifying reality is that real monsters hide behind the familiar faces of the people you trust the most.
Elliot Ward's arrest clears Sal's name, but this is only the beginning of Pip's work. Let us know in the comments, would you risk the safety of your own family to clear the name of a dead person?